What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. I told you so. I told you so. I freaking told you so. Now, you all just heard a snippet, if you looked at the media or the workout video from Scoot Henderson. He balled out. He literally balled out, and I'm telling you, he's the truth. The Portland Trailblazers, if you look at the comment sections, their fan base, they're banking on the Hornets on passing on this brother. Because the Hornets, they do what you call unusual drafting. Let's be quite honest about that. They struck gold by drafting LaMelo Ball, but so far they have questionable draft selections. Look out through their history of drafting. It's pretty bad. Now, they sometimes hit on the late rounders. I give them that. I got to be fair with them in regards to late round drafting, but first round drafting, not too good. Mark Williams was a great pick, better than expected. I still wish they wouldn't have traded the earlier pick for Jalen Duren. You saw what season he had. They were talking about they didn't want to have two bigs, but they could have played Mark Williams and Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren could have been a power forward for the Hornets, but that's another video for a different day. Don't overthink this Hornets. If Scoot Henderson, who is compared of Westbrook that plays team basketball, has some D Rose in this game. I'm not saying he's going to be Derrick Rose, but these are what the scouts say. If you go to NBA Draft Net, which has a great site, especially comparing players, that's what they compared him to. He's a strong guard. And looking at the video, he's taller than I thought he was. Now, he's listed at 6'2", 3/4", almost 6'3", without shoes. He's very strong, as you can see in this thumbnail. Athleticism off the charts. He could attack the basket effortlessly. This is what you get with Scoot Henderson, and he's a winner. He hates losing. The Hornets need that. They haven't made a playoff game in years. They made it to the play-in, but that's the play-in game. That ain't shit. Let's be honest. Some people are trying to say that Scoot Henderson couldn't play with LaMelo Ball, when Scoot Henderson said out of his own mouth that he's willing to do anything to win. He could play off ball, on ball, because they were asking those questions, and he answered them flawlessly. And yes, I've heard folks say that Brandon Miller should be the choice. You can have a taller shooting guard next to LaMelo. But outside the controversy, and you're going to have Miles Bridges back, you see how the media is grilling this kid every time. I remember when Alabama was playing, I believe, Auburn. Really, all the SEC games since that situation happened. He heard it from fans every single game. Alabama became the villain. Now, I'm going to let y'all know whether the Hornets will be labeled as a villain or not. If they draft him, it is what it is. I'm not really worried about that. But you add on also, is Brandon Miller, does he have a sharp handle? His handle's not sharp. He needs to get that rectified. And I don't know if he's Paul George. They keep saying he's the next Paul George. I don't really see that yet. If Brandon Miller can convince everyone that he's the guy, he's got to ball out in these workouts. He's got to do better than Scoot Henderson. Every workout Scoot Henderson has done, he did the draft workout, and he did the Portland workout, which he destroyed and killed, has drawn rave reviews. So they're hoping and praying that the Hornets will pass on a very talented guard. Getting Scoot Henderson, drafting Scoot Henderson is not disrespectful to LaMelo Ball in any way. It brings more help. You need extra help to win in this league. Look at the Nuggets. They got depth in every position, led by Nikola Jokic. You can't win on your own. I'm tired of LaMelo playing on a team that's not winning. He deserves all the talent surrounded by him. And Scoot Henderson would complement LaMelo. People who know basketball believes this. So passing on Scoot Henderson, who will be number one in any other draft, except for this one because Victor Wembanyama is obviously the number one pick. You don't pass on talent like this. So unless Brandon Miller can outdo Scoot's workouts, Charlotte Hornets, don't overthink this. Draft Scoot Henderson, and you will have one of the top young backcourts in the NBA. If not, Portland or any other team, really Portland, they're not going to let him go if he's number 3. And you're going to look back and you're going to see Scoot Henderson lighting it up. And speaking of lighting it up, in the video I watched where he was making all those 3-point shots, I told you his shot was correctable. Now, we got to see it in the NBA game, but he has a great form. I remember a one-time coach in the past once said, as long as you have that form, it's a fixable shot. And the brother's right about that. I'm not worried about Scoot Henderson making threes. I think he will. He works out with Steph Curry. Steph Curry is his mentor. The shot's bound to be from the low 30s to probably 40s. I would not be surprised about that. Don't overthink this, Hornets. Draft Scoot Henderson. Don't be in your feelings. Don't overthink it. Again, unless Brandon Miller, to be fair, like I reiterated, unless Brandon Miller had some killer workout looking like Paul George. If you do that, that'd be a tough decision. I cannot lie. But yeah, let's get back to analyzing the game, X's and O's, instead of rhetoric and all that other bull crap that doesn't even mean a goddamn thing. This is RawTruth Media. Peace and love to everyone. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'm out.